Barrister Oye Makinde, please, you are not unaware of what's been going on in the Nigerian judiciary, most especially the post-election crisis and the election petition tribunal and what have you in the politics prior to May 29. That's just next tomorrow. So what's the perspective, most especially in Zamfara State, the judgment of late?
When I was invited here, and they told me that I was coming to speak majorly on this topic, I was of the opinion that what else do I want to say? Because the Supreme Court is the final in its finality. There is nothing else. If you are not happy about the judgment, you go to God. That's the next step. Yeah, that's the fact. We do say it in within the legal circle. Okay. That's the next person you go to. After the Supreme Court, go and pray. You can report to God. That's all. They've said it. Whether they are wrong or they are right, Supreme Court has given the final judgment, and it is final. Now, let's go to whether they are wrong or right. What does the law say? There must be primaries. Did the APC conduct primaries the way primaries ought to have been conducted? There are some states that some people did not go to court, or maybe the other side within the party did not go to court, and probably they resolved it. I did been some certain states, I will not mention names. I did been some certain states had gone to court. The same thing that happened in Zamfara. We have a very popular state in the southwest.
It's too late now.
No, I know. A very popular state in the southwest. I don't want to mention
it's too late. It's too late, my brother.
Almost everybody have
don't even go there.
Almost everybody have been to that state in the southwest. But don't let me go there.
It's too late. They can't go to that again.
I'm not going to mention
lawyer.
Sir,
it's too late.
So let me now tell you something that they saw the handwriting on the wall. The law says you must have primaries, and the primaries must be guided by so and so. INEC must be there by this and that, and it will also be there is a synergy between what the Electoral Act says, the guideline of INEC, and the rules of the constitution of the political party, of each political party. When the three don't jive together, there will be an issue. Oshomole raised, who is the national chairman of the APC, raised panels to each state to conduct primaries, which is also in tandem with the guidelines of the INEC and the Electoral Act, because the INEC must supervise to make sure that everything they will have. They will send in delegates. You tell them the day you want to do it, where you want to do it. They will send in their own people from INEC to come and observe. And they will take note that yes, it was done based on the law and order, the Electoral Act and the rules and their own constitution too. If their report is not based on that, and they get back to INEC headquarters to say, sorry, they breached section this, rule this, section that, forget about it. But you know, the APC tried to mend fences, because they saw that they were going to be the big loser eventually, and they tried to put in the candidate and so on and so forth. But the PDP saw a lacuna that no, this thing ought to have been like this, and it is going this way. We have to challenge it, and they challenged it. This is an advice to all political parties: whether you are winning or you are losing, even though you know you will win, present yourself for elections. So, the normal behavior of opposition parties, we are going to distance ourselves from the election. We are not going to partake. Had it been a PDP vexed in quotes and they did not partake, probably is one maybe goat party. Let me use the word goat party or zoo party that conduct and is the next got the highest figure. That person would have been the governor. And the senators and so on, House of Rep guys, you know what I'm saying? That's how they would have just entered. So it is not always good for you to just say you're hungry, you're not going to partake in the election. You don't know what can happen in future.
Okay.